I'll give you one guess where I'm at. Yes, I'm at Motha's house again. And I've got a little project to do here. I've been kind of dreading it. It has to do with this skill saw here. Okay, and it has to do with this piece of plywood. I looked out and got this plywood from a friend of mine. I also got some 2x6s here. I'm going to use something with these 2x6s you probably have never thought of before, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Now my mother, I just replaced her bed, her box spring and her mattress in her little bedroom, and it's a single full bed, it's called. And I made sure, she wanted to make sure that the mattress and the box spring wasn't any taller than what she had before. So okay, did that, went to the store, got all that taken care of, put the bed together, and 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, she said, I'm having a hard time getting in and out of bed because when she sits on it, she's afraid her feet are gonna slide out from under her because she thinks the bed needs to be just a little bit lower. And I'm like, I wish you would have told me that before we got the box spring, because we could have gotten a smaller box underneath the mattress. And so I thought of taking the brand new box spring, which was probably 4 or 5 months old now, take it, and who knows to do what with it. I don't know if the mattress company will replace it or not, and then get a smaller box for underneath. I have no idea how much that's going to cost, probably $250 or so. And I thought, wait a minute, maybe I can do it some other way. And I've come up with a way. We're going to take the box off here in a minute, and I'm going to use these 2x6s on the side rails of the bed frame, and I can rip those down a little bit thinner. In fact, the 2x6 and the plywood is 3/4 inch plywood, and this is full plywood. This is probably, if you go to the hardware store nowadays, it's probably $45 for a sheet. It's not the wafer board material that you would put on floors with tongue and groove or anything like that. This is a real piece of plywood. I'm going to take the plywood, I'm going to cut it down, and I'm going to use these 2x6s for the side rails. I'm going to screw this down, and even if I have to, I don't think I will, but because this is so stout, I don't think it's ever going to sag. But on worst case scenario, I could take a little piece of 2x4 or something and put a couple little legs underneath the middle to keep it so it's a little bit more stout. And I'm going to use that for the box underneath. Initially, I thought I'll just cut a piece of plywood and don't have a box at all. But then that's going to make the mattress probably too low. It's a brand new mattress, so I'm not gonna replace that for a thicker mattress or anything like that. I'm going to take you in here and humor me for a second, and we'll take a look at her. We'll take a look at the bed. Oh, Mother's in here. I was going to show the viewers your bed.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, where do you want me to go?
Okay, well, you need to get dressed so we can figure out. We're going to figure out the height of what we need to make this bed. Because see, we've got the mattress pad. It's a fairly nice mattress pad. It's a name brand pad, and then the box is from here down. Okay, that whole thing down there is the box, and we need to make the box a little bit smaller. Okay, and so I can do it on my own, and the height of that bottom, I'm gonna have to figure it out, but a 2x6 is 5.5 3/4 inch. That's 6 1/4 for what I have currently for my 2x6s and the plywood. You know what I mean? And so if I have to make it lower than that, I could use a 2x4 on the sides, but I don't have any 2x4s. I got this 2x6, so I could rip the 2x6 down, whatever height. I can make it 4 inches tall, 4.5 inches tall, 4 3/4 tall, whatever. And then I'm going to take the plywood, screw it down, take my screws. I got 1.25 inch. I got 1.25 inch drywall, rough, coarse thread screws. I can use those. Screw it down, and I'm going to use the skill saw and do everything with the skill saw. And you're gonna also learn that with the skill saw. This skill saw is my aunt's. I don't have a skill saw here at Mother's house. I just borrowed my aunt's, and it used to be my uncle's. And this saw blade is dull. And I looked around in his garage. No other saw blades nowadays. Usually, most saw blades now have carbide tip teeth. Well, this is a standard one from before that, before they even had carbide tip teeth. And I'm going to take this little file. My other uncle, he used to take skill saw blades years ago when I was in construction. After I had 10 or 15 blades that got dull, I would take them someplace and they would sharpen them. Well, my uncle would take little hacksaw blades like this and file this down. It'd take him, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes per blade. And he would do that. I remember him sitting on his tailgate of his truck, and he'd sit there and file off stuff so that they could still use a skill saw blade for the rest of the day or something like that. I'm gonna try that on here to make it a little bit better. If I use this skill saw blade, it's dull. It'll take a long time to just cut through this. I could use it, but it's gonna burn a little bit. And you're gonna smell. I'm gonna smell it, and then it works up and heats up the skill saw, because you really shouldn't use dull skill saw blades. Okay, so I'm gonna use those little files right there, and I'm gonna file that down and get ready for my project. So if this is what you want to watch, how to save some money on lowering your bed without buying a new box spring. And like I say, we just had purchased that box spring about 4 months ago, but I don't think the mattress company will take it back. We'll exchange it. Maybe they could if I went down there and soft talked them and begged them and had my mother come down with me and stuff, but they probably don't even have a box spring. I call it a box spring, but there's no springs in it nowadays. It's just a box. You know, they probably don't have a box of the exact height that my mother wants, and she doesn't even know what height she wants. And that's another good thing, that we're gonna make a justified guess on how much lower to make the box, and I'm gonna do it here. Worst case scenario, if she wants it lower, then guess what? I take the plywood off, unscrew it, cut the 2x6s down another inch, try it again, and stuff like that. It'd be a nightmare for me to go through the whole hassle of trying to get a new box and have them order it and have them come out and deliver it and exchange it with the other one. I'm still gonna have to pay at least a delivery fee or something, and then they have to sell that box to somebody else as a brand new one with no plastic over it. See, the whole thing is a mess. And with the old box, which is pretty much brand new, I'm just going to lean it up here against here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it for later on, but the main thing is to get this done. Now, obviously, when I get done with it, the sides are going to look like a regular 2x6. You won't see the plywood because that'll be underneath the bed. So the 2x6, you're going to see that. I could paint it black, or I told my mom, I said, you can get the fitted sheet for the bed, the long fitted sheet, you know, and then you extend it down all the way down, and it covers up your box as well. Right now, her fitted sheet for the bottom only covers her mattress. You see what I'm saying? So, or if you had some sort of bed sham or something like that for the bottom and draped over the side, she could do something like that. But for the time being, this is going to work, and it's going to save. It's probably going to save her. I'll probably save her $250, because if you have to buy one of those boxes, I mean, granted, this is for a full bed, and it's not going to cost as much as a queen size bed or a king bed for the box or anything. But this is something you can do instead of buying a box. Fancy that. You want to learn how to do that, stick around, because I've got more video clips. I'll show you bits and pieces. You'll get the idea of everything, and maybe it'll save you some money. So that's what I'm hoping.